The state attorney's office upgraded the charges against Aiden Fucci to first-degree murder based on those new details that they learned during the investigation. News for Jax reporter Corley Peel joining us live from the Durbin Crossing neighborhood in St. Johns County with the red flags the state attorney's office says were missed.
Kent, there were several red flags, and Tristan Bailey's body was found more than a mile from where this memorial stands here in the Durbin Crossing neighborhood. You can see there are candles and teddy bears and flowers out here for her. Detectives say Aiden Fucci told several people that he planned to kill someone, and no one reported it. I spoke with a forensic psychologist who says these warning signs should not have been ignored. The disturbing death of 13-year-old Tristan Bailey was premeditated, according to the state attorney's office. 14-year-old Aiden Fucci is now charged as an adult with first-degree murder. He's accused of stabbing his schoolmate 114 times. I spoke with forensic psychologist Dr. Justin D'Orenzo, who is not affiliated with this case.
With an act that is that violent, it certainly indicates that there's lots of rage.
According to this affidavit, in the last several weeks, Fucci told a friend he was going to kill someone and to expect it to happen within the month. A witness told detectives if he was going to kill someone, it was going to be planned. He would find a random person walking at night, drag them into the woods, and stab them. Dr. D'Orenzo says this is a red flag that shouldn't have been ignored.
One of the most important signs to look out for is somebody warning or telling or bragging about doing something like murdering, killing, or committing some crime.
D'Orenzo says if a teenager has a new fascination with weapons, hurting people, or animals, these are all signs that they could be violent.
Or they become very rageful, seem frustrated, or controlling, and yet there's some theme of committing a crime or hurting someone that needs to rise to attention from adults and friends.
D'Orenzo says teens who commit murders have a different mentality from adults.
And they often cannot predict the future and don't really appreciate the consequences or the nature of their actions. So teenagers very much live in the moment. That's why when these teens commit crimes, they're often telling people about it or they're posting what they're going to do. It's much different than what adults typically do.
I spoke with parents who say this tragedy does bring some awareness, and they want to encourage their kids to speak up if they hear or see anything suspicious. And at this time, detectives don't have information on if Tristan Bailey was a specific target or a motive behind this deadly incident. They say Fucci will be moved from the juvenile detention facility to a county jail, but it's unclear if he will be coming back to St. Johns County. We will continue to keep you updated about this investigation as more details unfold. Reporting live from St. Johns County, Corley Peel, Channel 4, the local station.